Hello, friends. This is Mrs.Z. Okay, it's exit ticket, grade 5, mission 1, lesson 2. It says solve. It's 32 wholes and 1/10 times 10. So multiplying by power of 10, this number will get 10 times greater. If you think about decimal to be insignificant value because it's smaller part of the whole, you can estimate 32 times 10 is 320. So the answer has to be about 320. So if we're going to, and I want to forget that if I need to show this as the power, it will be same as like 32 and 110 times 10 on a power of 1, because if you have 1 0 you have a 1 power. Usually they don't put power, but this is one way to show 110 with the power, with the exponent. Let's see now. 32. If I am making my 32 and 1/10, I can use place value and show the like little tiny table. So I'm gonna draw lines through it, and I know that the number is going to be 10 times bigger. So then the 3 is going to move times 10, just one place value. So the 2 will move, and also 1 will move one place value. So here is the proof that our answer is going to be 321. Or we can add a 0 here. That's just a placeholder for empty. We don't have any tenths, because 1/10 times 10 is a 10 tenths is $1. $2 times 10 is $20, and 3/10 30 times 10 is 300. So that is 321. Okay, now this one here is dividing, which will lose number gonna get 10 times smaller, and it is 3,632 and 1/10. This, don't forget this decimal. You cannot. It's you need to make sure that it's always visible. So divide by 10, so the number gonna get 10 times smaller. You're gonna share this much money with 10 people. So you can also see this as 3,632 and 1/10 divided by 10 and a power of 1, which I will tell you what it's going to be. I'm going to create a place value. Here I'm going to write a number. So the number gonna get smaller, so the digit's gonna move to the right. So if I make this one here 3 6 3 2 1, and then that's a decimal point. I can add here 0 if I want it, and I'm gonna draw lines in between. Okay, so each digit is going to move only once. So divide by 10. The number 3 gonna move here, and divide by 10, 6, and divide by 10, 3. Decimal will stay on the same spot, and that 2 gonna move here, and that is. So if you divide 3,632 and 1/10, it's become 363 and 21 hundredths. So this is 21 hundredths. This is the 10th. All right, so the final answer is 360 3 and 21 hundredths. 21 hundredths. When you have one digit after the decimal, it's called tenths. And when you have two digits after the decimal, they're called hundreds. Because 10 has 1 0, hundreds have 2 zeros, hundreds have 2 place values, with tenths have 1 place value. So that was when you multiply by 10 and divide by 10. Now this is a number 2. Solve, and you're going to again multiply and divide by a 10. This is a multiply by 1,000. So that tells you that this number is 10 times 10 times 10. That's 1,000. And it's also power of 3. So because this is 455 times 10 on a power of 3, or 10 on a power of 3 is 1,000. So this number gonna get 1,000 times greater. So it's the same number, and it's gonna gain 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. And now when I have those, I can say 1, 2, 3. Those are ones, period. And this is 1,000, period. So 455,000 whole. Now that was when you multiply. When you divide, it's the same thing. This 455 will be shared in 1,000 pieces, or it will be divided into, because 10 times 10 times 10, it will be divided into 10 and again in 10 and again in 10. So it will be divided in 1,000 pieces. So 455 divide into 10 on a power of 3, because the 3 tenths is 3 zeros that represents in 1,000 equals. So now we can show this as the place value. If I think of this 400, hold on, I'm going more 455, and I know number's going to get smaller, so the number's going to move to the right. I can show the whole number as a decimal by adding decimal point and the zeros if I wanted. So now I'm going to draw lines and to create chart. Okay, so now I know that it has to move 1, 2, 3 times. 1, 2, 3 times. So it's going to be 1, and again 2, and again 3. So the 4 are going to move all the way to the 10th place, and then 5 and 5 are going to be, so the decimal will stay on the same line. So if you have $455 and you divide it into 1,000 people, each person will get about 45 cents. If I or 455,000. So this means divide by 1,000. Okay, so that is 0 and 455,000. I didn't model this one, but it's also the same way. If I have $455, I can put the decimal, and I now need to show that this number, like 1,000 people gave me that $455. So guess what? I'm going to be rich. I would have 455,000. So now if needed to go 3 times 1,000, it's moving once, moving twice, moving 3 times. So it's going to be 4, 5, 5, and then you will have a 0 till you reach the decimal point. So this is moving one, divide by multiplying by 10, and again by 10, and again by 10, or all the way multiplying by 1,000. So now I can add comma. So I can add 0 to make a perfection. So here is our answer for B. All right, and that was the exit ticket. Let me make it smaller so you can see. Okay, this is all. Hold on. Okay. This was Mrs. Z. I hope this helps. The idea is to write nice clean numbers and then just draw lines, place value. So it's kind of use of the transition from the placed value chart to in connection, how to figure it out on your own. These, when numbers get smaller, 10 or 1,000 times, and also greater 1,000 times or 10 times or 100 times. It doesn't matter. It's a process is the same. Okay. Have a great day. Bye. Bye bye. Love you.